change it as my favorite Fanta flavor.
Can you please all make initiative checks?
Oh my god.
And wisdom saves,
she's so
please.
big?
She's fucking huge!
Yes.
I said she was bigger than your average Drider.
You did say that.
Your
I don't
average
know
rat.
if you quite sold exactly how much larger than your average Drider, though.
And
Yeah,
this is all coming out of a, you know, drow are usually barely over 5 feet.
He's a fucking big mama!
Oh,
Fantastic
no, I'm
wisdom
terrified.
Save, guys.
Hold
We're
on.
so good.
She's just a spider kaiju.
Oh!
That's a cocked eye. That is
It
a cocked
started
eye.
going
if
to
I've ever
20
seen
and
it.
then
that's,
stop.
That's cocked. Reroll
That's
that.
cocked. We need to re-roll that.
That
honestly.
is cocked, but that's not how it works.
Yeah. Damn it.
Oh, is that Kato?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't have a.
Wow.
I was talking to Tesh. I've never made a Kato token.
Yeah.
I planned to, but I
Okay.
didn't.
To be
So-
fair, that one actually
That
works
fits.
quite well.
She
It
looks
fits
pretty
quite well.
similar to that. Doesn't have
Yeah.
the armor. That's fine. She don't need it, bitch. She didn't roll
Hi.
initiative though, but neither did any of you.
Are we running
Okay.
away, I suppose? Natural 20 initiative, probably.
Yes.
Is bad news.
Yes.
Is very bad news, boys and girls. We going to die.
So, I
I'm
am
gonna read
missing
what
a
Fane
wisdom
does.
save for a Voss.
Great. That's a 5.
All of you, as this horrifying, huge, warped creatures. You actually are right. Kato would have been back here.
yeah, she was right
As
behind
this
my ass.
warped thing cracks and comes out coated in blood that is quickly dripping and draining off this ivory white creature that
Come on, little one.
is only abstractly related to a drow now. All of you are frightened by it.
Fair.
All of you are frightened
Yep.
and cannot approach closer and have disadvantage on saves to on any rolls related to it. She
Good.
is going to kind of as her eyes kind of gain some sort of clarity, and you're just all stunned.
I still have a potion in hand that's just dripping on the floor now.
Hand shaking. There's this aura of dread that sinks into all of your stomachs. And she looks at her clawed hands coated in blood. Her face still has this scar of a web, but now it's like cracked into the tough chitin that makes it up. It's like, yes. Look beyond me. I am perfect now. And will immediately make a claw attack at Rakath.
I do not have my parrying dagger out, so you're wanting to hit 16.
Okay. It's actually one of those things where, even though you're terrified, you actually do move quite quickly. And she does this thing where she goes swoosh with her hands. So while you kind of dodge the first motion, she still manages to hit you.
Okie dokie.
This is going to be...
Just gonna uncanny dodge.
Good call.
Just in case. I might still be
17 slashing damage.
Okay, and then have, so that's 8,
yes.
9, 8. Because do we round down or up?
Down. Always down, aside from once.
8. Aside from the one time.
The one situation I don't remember.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
You then see her reach for like her belt, but she's not got a belt. And then she looks at her kind of flayed open body on the ground, but whatever she's looking for, she can't find.
Good.
So
That's
instead,
probably a good
she
thing.
skitters back on like her back two legs and is going to cast a spell.
Uh-oh. Oh, we're all in like a line?
Yeah, well, you know.
You could be in
natural
more of a
20
line.
initiative. We could be in more of a line. Kato and I are definitely in a line.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Could probably get Yuna in there, could probably get Rofi in there. Boss is probably...
Can Rofi and Rakath and Kato make me strength saves?
Why strength? Why did it have to be strength? It's an 11.
Rofi, little strong, is totally fine as she rears up, and when she smashes back down, this energy cascade, like, first of all, the ground cracks, rocks are flung into the air, but this energy cascades like a web of white, phantasmal energy. This shrieking sound comes from the sort of aura as it travels and dissipates. Both you and Kato Rakath are going to take 11 necrotic damage.
Oh.
You are going to take 5 necrotic damage, Rofi. Kato just kind of like takes it and staggers back, but is kind of staring just as shaken as the lot of you. Yuna.
You're muted, Aaron.
I haven't really said much other than fuck.
That's important.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to... I'm gonna cast Haste.
Voss can run away faster.
See
Yeah, I know.
He can run in a circle around.
That's true. You
To
just
be
can't get
fair,
closer, right?
Yeah, you
Right?
can't get
Yeah.
closer.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Okay, that's
And...
reasonable. Man, I'm glad she fell in an abandoned building. Very convenient of her.
She fell a long way down.
Yeah.
I'm going to use an item interaction to throw a potion to Raka.
That is a long throw. You're going to need to give me an athletics check.
Okay. It's fine, I'm strong.
What is this potion? Sorry, I missed that.
Health potion.
Oh, a health potion. Thank you. How many?
That is a
did you
25 feet throw.
Oh!
On 10, no. It's not going to break. It is going to fall to the ground.
Like, there?
Yeah, I was going to put it there. If you want to draw like a little circle or something for that, that would be great. You just can't manipulate yourself in such a solid way with the bone-tingling fear. Which you can. Give me another wisdom save at the end of your turn.
Good.
Still scared. Next is Raka.
I needed that potion to land at me if I was gonna pick it up because I
I mean,
light-
did you actually...
Sorry.
He didn't use the other potion, did he? He was moving closer to
He
give it
hasn't
to
used
her
his
when-
potion. Yeah, no, it's still in his hand. Like, stop
Okay,
it off, but not... You didn't get to pour it.
All right, I'm gonna pour that in my gullet rather than
Ugh.
which is a bonus action, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Good. Then I will do so, and that's a
Oh.
fucking great deal for me. Holy shit. Okay. Slightly emboldened by that, I'm going to scaredy cat stab at her with my weapon. Ah!
Please do.
That's advantage. That's the wrong one. I'm so
Wrong
good thing.
one.
One moment. Let me correct that for you as I burned a natural 1 on that. I did. It doesn't matter.
What?
2 in a row. But the first one was not actually a thing. So
You try to stab at the terrible metamorphosis of the Mad Priestess, and she just lets out this cackle behind the cackle are these screams. And, like, holding one side of her face, she just grabs at your arm. And this is where you can either hold on to the sword or let go.
Well, that
she
thing is
lifts you
attached
up.
to my arm. That thing is attached to my arm presently, so I guess
There's like
I'm
a
going
quick
up.
release button.
Is there? I'm still I don't know that. I'm going up, apparently.
No, there has to be like some way to like get rid of it.
You guys literally designed so it would wrap around my wrist and hold there, so I don't know if there is a quick release.
Rakaf's wrists,
It would just be very unsafe.
sticky.
Yeah.
You say this like Rofi wouldn't make it that way. Unfortunately, like,
I'm pretty sure I'm stuck in that thing.
it's very unsafe. Rofi's not worried about safety.
As she lifts
I'm
you
going
up, and some of the eyes look at you, like, spoiled meat, and is just going to throw you.
Okay.
You can give me a dexterity save.
Okay. That's 14.
That's okay. Actually,
Yeah.
with her, considering this is like a physical thing or spell, you actually do save. She kind of like throws you up, so you're still gonna take some damage.
Yeah, of course.
You can take 3 bludgeoning damage when
Okay.
you hit the ground, and you land prone.
Okay. I'm okay. This is fine.
Could have been worse.
Could have been worse. Would have been much worse if I hadn't drank that potion. Okay. Well, I haven't moved yet, but I'm guessing that ends my turn.
You can keep going. You're prone.
Okay. I'm gonna stand up for half my movement, and then I'm gonna just step beside Voss. That's gonna be my turn. Actually, you know what? I can get behind Voss, so I'm gonna get behind Voss. Can I make a wisdom save at the end of this?
Yes.
Yes. Let's hope. Nope. Nice.
She does this, and then you see her head like snap to the side directly at Yuna. It's like, oh, don't be scared, and is going to.
Very scared.
Ooh,
You do not get
No.
an attack of opportunity, Rofi.
okay.
Your turn's next.
A lot just happened. It's just like explosion of blood. Suddenly, giant thing.
Yeah,
Through
you like
Raka.
try to swing, but like her massive like these are not the petite legs of a spider. These are these huge crushing limbs that like shake the ground as you try to swing at her, and it's just a complete and utter failure, combined with a horrifying speed for such a heavy creature.
Whoop. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm gonna slam the just double checking this. I always double check it's the right one, so I don't click the wrong one. I'm gonna slam the +1 armor onto Voss's chest. All I know, big battle happening. And then I'm gonna load. No, I'm not gonna load anything this turn.
Okay,
That's my turn.
Kato shakes off that first level of fear and dread that's kind of... You can almost see the dread emanating from her, sucking all the color from the world, although it is incredibly dark and you're mostly relying on dark vision.
Oh wait.
She shakes her head, but clearly cannot decide what is happening here. Cannot entirely understand it or accept it, but she is going to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 double dash in front of Yuna. Just
Aw.
completely, you know, much taller, much broader than you, completely covering you up, which makes the terrible metamorphosis recoil back letting out a kind of shriek and immediately clawing at Kato, who is going to actually bring the shield up and manage to successfully deflect the attack with this massive ring and this burst of ivory white magic. It visibly drains her to do so, but she does it. Voss.
Alright, so I can't move closer to her,
No.
which sucks. But that's
Yes.
You
fine.
can move around.
I'm gonna move here. What's that? 5, 10, 15. As long as I stay at 20 feet away from her, then that's fine. So can I...
Oh god, he's hasted. He has a bow. And he has fighting spirit. Oh shit.
Okay, yeah.
He might be fine.
I can get...
Guys!
I can use all my movement and I can get to here. I am going to use my extra
Holy
haste
shit.
action to try to cast a spell. We'll see how this goes. I'm going to try to cast Lift.
Okay.
Actually, sorry, I'm going to use my bonus action to do that because it's a bonus action to cast that spell. So she needs to make a strength saving throw.
What's your
So
spell
it's
save
like
DC?
1-5.
She makes 15, exactly.
I believe you.
Damn
It's worth a
it.
try.
I know, yeah.
And then I'm going to just attack her 3 times with the bow. Actually, sorry, I guess I'll attack her twice with the bow because I can do something nifty with my 3rd thing. Which is where? Give me. There it is. Disadvantage. The 21.
That is a hit.
Damn.
She takes 2 piercing damage.
Tickler.
Shoot her again.
That is not a hit.
Cool, and then I'm gonna cast Infestation, which
Would you please describe what happens as you... This is more visual than Lift.
This is much more visual than Lift. Yeah, she needs to make a Constitution saving throw, is what's gonna happen.
That went
Does she
behind
make
my
it?
glass of Diet Coke.
Because if she makes it, nothing happens.
She fails by 1, actually.
Great.
I'm using the
Then
wrong
she
dice for her,
takes-
that's why.
Oh.
That was an attack roll.
Oh.
It was. Wait, why is it Q2 an attack
You
roll?
shouldn't have an attack roll.
There should be no attack roll there.
You... That's okay. You're
It's
fucked.
fine. That's just roll the damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, no.
Yep.
Sorry, infestation is an attack. The con save is to determine whether or not another thing happens. It's a cantrip.
Yes.
Sorry, so I'll only roll again with disadvantage. Okay.
That's fine. Okay, 11 damage. Roll
She
the
takes
D4,
11
please.
poison.
And can you
Yeah.
please describe what happens? They see?
Yeah, so essentially this is just Voss extends his hand, holding his blade in his other hand, and you just see kind of like shadows manifest and then crawl off of him and skitter along the ground and just get like underneath her skin and start like popping and destroying her flesh.
It doesn't do very well on that part, but it definitely seems to agitate the monster, who takes
Yeah.
2
Hate it.
massive steps backwards. And then her, like, top half twists towards you.
Great! I ready myself to get thrashed. Does Kato get an attack of opportunity because of that?
That does not offer opportunity attacks because it is a forced movement.
That's right, it's forced, yeah. Okay, cool. So that's my turn, and then I guess I roll wisdom to not be afraid anymore, which I still am.
Which you
So-
don't succeed because she twists her entire upper body, and then it's very hard to describe. Her body kind of like twists in such a way that her front is now her back, and she
Very cool.
Oh, good. Oh, what
weaves
the fuck?
around you quite quickly. Oh, and then it's her turn.
Oh, dear.
You know, haste gives +2 to armor class, right? Yeah, okay. So
And they got a
AC's
+1 from me.
Yeah, so my AC's 21 right now. Then okay, just making sure. Just chizecking.
Just chizecking.
Well, don't you have a +1 from the magic
Yeah, that's
armor?
what,
So it's 19 normally, so there'd be 22.
Oh,
Oh,
it would be 22 AC.
So
That's
wise.
not fucking terrifying.
This is why I gave him that thing.
Haste becomes crazy, and I encourage it.
I love it. I entirely blame the Wednesday crew for this shenanigans right now.
She is going to weave around, and she is saying things in 6 different voices, not all speaking Elvish. Sometimes you hear almost a childlike voice telling her not to do it. But regardless,
that makes it so much worse.
as she moves, her hands split into more fingers, which move and twist and shift, weaving rings of magic around her hands. And can you please give me a Constitution saving throw, Voss?
Mm-hmm.
You feel a weakness, like a that almost burns from the brand, and it pulses outwards. But you manage to hold steadfast. You're of stronger stuff than that. Unfortunately, you are, of course, still going to take half damage, which will be a 24 necrotic damage.
Oh, good.
As much as you hold on, you can feel the flesh of your leg under your armor being ripped and torn open. Hot blood casting down your leg. And then she's going to make a claw attack against you. But with your incredible speed... you're scared of her.
She does have advantage, that's true.
It's the advantage that allows her to actually get the hit. You're nearly safe.
Still.
That is going to be 13 slashing damage as she strikes at you after that. And next is Yuna. If you
I'm going
please.
to investor shield on Kato. And I'm just going to say, I'm so sorry. I promise I'll go to church once a week.
This is
Can you please save us
punishment.
now?
Okay. Raka.
I have a question for you. Is my little eye
Oh,
goop
give me
finished?
a wisdom. Would you have it on you?
I would have it on me, yeah. It's in the cast right now still, regardless, but...
Yeah, it's one of those things where, while this is all happening despite the terror, you almost feel like a blip of clarity as this thing completes. Yuna, give me a wisdom save.
Right, I have to roll that.
Yeah. So yes, it does.
Theoretically, I'm good at these.
Theoretically, you guys have been good at like every wisdom save I've ever given you until now. You are still frightened.
Except me, who keeps getting mind controlled.
So
yeah,
I'm gonna take out this this cast of metal and goop, and I'm just gonna open the cast and take out the now solidified, almost glass-like former brain that's now an eye. And I'm going to just go ahead and cast Hex on her. And let's see. Let's make it ability checks. Let's say dexterity. Why not? That seems fine. Why not? Yeah. Okay. And I can't get closer. So that's my bonus action, and then I'm going to shoot with my bow.
You still get sneak attack if you hit her because I'm in melee.
I have disadvantage because I'm frightened, so I don't.
I think you still get it even if I'm in melee, though.
No.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with advantage.
You automatically get it if
You don't
have
need
it.
advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. That enemy isn't incapacitated, and you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll. Trust me, I've read, I've looked into it. It's not a thing, and I'm sad about it. Anyways, I'm gonna shoot at it with my bow with disadvantage.
Please try. That's a hit.
That's not bad.
That's great.
That's pretty good, and it gets hex damage. That's what I'm looking for, really. Which makes that actually pretty okay.
Can you describe, does anything happen when the arrow strikes?
Yeah, so as the arrow strikes, kind of the form around where the strike hits kind of shimmers and almost looks like it's mirroring around the room, showing little glimmers of other wounds that may appear there. And then that fades as the arrow sticks in.
She is actually going to, like, roar out at that, her mouth splitting open in 4 different ways. Almost like down the neck as well.
And I am going to move away. I have 6. And then I'm going to attempt a wisdom save as she is terrifying me even more. Hey! Huh!
What?
19! I rolled a 19 on my
it hasn't
wisdom
come
save.
through yet. You somehow, despite seeing this, you see a clarity through the chaos. Which is good. Because she's coming for you.
Oh no!
Do I get an attack of opportunity when she leaves? That's
No,
awesome.
she does not provoke them.
Not as a legendary action, anyway.
Yes.
Rofi.
Oh,
This
that's what's going on.
horrifying thing. All mouth at this point.
Yep. I'm guessing she doesn't have metal on her.
No, her body on like the ground does.
Yeah, that's what I was figuring.
No, all new and fresh, baby.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Okay. Well, actually, I'm gonna shoot first. Panic skitter later.
I love the idea of Rofi running away on all 4s.
Oh yeah, 100.
Oh, it was so close.
Ah!
You line up a shot, but as she runs closer, your hand wavers, and the blast just blinks off the sort of shaped chitin of her head.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4. If she'll allow it, it just runs straight past. Just.
That's Kato, so.
Kato would not
That's why.
allow that, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, you would, like, you would realize that she is not going to step aside for you, and is, like, standing entirely blocking
He will do that
space.
thing where he skids to a stop and then steps the
Turns.
other way.
Yeah.
And wisdom save.
Please do.
Come on, come on.
My boy! The shooting skitter strat apparently comes through with more wisdom saves.
The seeing Kato being a wall is what did it.
Steadfast, yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, that's in my turn. Speaking of Kato.
Yes.
God, there's such a drop.
Kato is going to look down at you, Rofi, when you do that. And then, again, that march, that paladin march. And will, straight up, like, point the ornate magic rod that she wields instead of, like, a mace. And will say, "Whatever you have become, we will put you down. You will be able to rest in the heavens with our ancestors and be free of this torment."
Oh, that's such a paladin statement. I love it.
And she is going to step up here and actually just take like a defensive position. Voss.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna move here, which is just like a really cool spot to be. I feel. I'm gonna cast a Wind of Respite to heal the gang. Yeah. So everyone gets 2 temporary hit points and heals for 6. Except
I'm
for
back
Rex.
up to full.
Me, who is 35 feet away.
Yeah.
Oh, poor injured Rakath.
Right.
We're just gonna get the potion to him.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, and then I'm going to use my bonus action to consume a potion. It's 2d4 plus 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
I like how we have to confirm that every time.
Every time.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll get 8 juicy hit points back. And then I'm just gonna take a dodge action, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
In line with Kato.
That's my turn. That's it.
Yep.
Actually, for what it's worth, I'll use the rest of my movement and just get beside Kato and do that.
Okay. As the terrible metamorphosis of the Mad Priestess stomps up and sees this, as she's running, she rises her hands up. Yes, Kato's healed. Come
Okay.
on. Who do you think this is? This is an amateur hour. As she rises her arms up,
Oh,
It's always terrifying when the DM starts to say something that starts flicking pages. For the love of God, these wisdom saves.
It was sitting on the 18.
yeah, that was
sitting.
trash.
Boss is still frayed.
as she does this, phasing into reality. It's not like these things are crawling out of the ground.
Aw.
They are like demons being summoned. Are all of these spiders that coat this huge area. But, I mean, if you ever had the mindfulness to actually look at them, they are not real spiders. They all have too many legs and humanoid faces and screaming maws. All of you, please make constitution saves. Aside from Rakath, who is nice and safe in the corner.
I ran away. It was very important.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, I'm Kato! There's a lot of plates spinning right now. I was like, Kato, you better roll!
The most DM thing ever. Oh, I'm Kato.
So that's going to be 31 piercing damage for all of you, as these things appear and start just biting and tearing and creating huge holes in your armor.
Yep. Several people might be unconscious.
It's also difficult terrain.
You are muted.
I had exactly 31 hit points, but I still had those 2 temp HP.
Holy shit. Aaron, are
I
you?
have 1 health point.
Holy shit.
But unfortunately, I have to make a Constitution saving throw to maintain my concentration on haste now.
Yeah.
Which is very
Oh,
bad.
shit.
And
Yeah, that is real bad.
I don't remember what the rules are for
It's half of
concentration
that?
spells.
It's
half?
half of
It's
the
half,
so
yeah.
you-
So it would
you
be
can
Like a
make
15.
Yeah.
Be a 15, yeah.
Cool.
So Abbas can't take an action next
Ross
round.
can't
Yeah, so
take
my
an
next turn
action.
is wasted.
Yes. very unfortunate.
Very cool.
Super cool.
Can he still save on wisdom next round?
Yeah.
Well, that's not an action.
That's not an action. That's just
Okay,
happens.
cool.
I just like to put it. I've done nothing this entire fight. Like I literally can't.
No, you've run around.
Yeah.
Don't
Distracted,
sell
huh?
yourself short. You have run around
I've
very well.
moved.
Yeah.
That's a turn. Yuna, you feel your connection to Voss snap like an elastic band.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink a potion.
Mark.
Yes, to note, she does seem injured. There are cracks and scrapes, but it's hard to tell as her body is constantly shifting and changing and warping and moving. She's showed its sign of injury.
Six, 4 hit
horrifying
points.
bloodlust.
How far away are we? 40?
The spiders are grabbing and nipping and biting and tearing.
Can't even damage her with Investor. Or with Essence Trap because it's too far away. So I guess
Move out of the spiders in case they do.
I'm gonna move out of the spiders. I'm just looking to see if I can damage a spell while I'm here.
Right.
They are difficult.
It's gonna be Chill Touch. That's all I have that can
That's a
hit.
hit.
Yay!
She did scream out loud at necrotic damage before.
That's true.
I'm helping!
Chip damage is still damage, right?
Hit damage is still damage.
Supports also need to auto attack.
And then
I'm gonna move away.
Was that counting at difficult terrain?
Oh no, was
No.
it difficult terrain with the
Oh,
spiders or
yes.
just all
Yeah.
around?
Or the
Okay.
spiders.
Just the spiders.
And I made it so that's... If you're seeing gross, you're
They
in
go
the
to
order.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, like up to like everywhere
go
I'm
to-
gonna move is with difficult terrain.
Well,
So
you
actually,
were here.
You
so
could
move
get
back.
this way
You could step to
and
the
get
back.
out of
I
the...
could go that way and go.
Yeah.
So
if you
5,
want to.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go right there.
Great.
That's a good space to be.
Raka!
Oh.
It's your
That,
turn.
honestly, that saves me some effort. Is this a wall directly behind me, by the way?
Yeah, this is the outside wall of
Okay.
the structure.
So,
Admittedly, it is now a lot less structurally secure as it was when you first got here.
yeah.
The whole building creaks and cracks with every step of this horrible monster.
So, what do I have on me that I can use here? I'm still concentrating on a spell, so I'm not gonna be doing any of those things. What is this? Is this action? I don't want to do that. In this case, I am going to hold my action until someone is within 5 feet, ideally flanking, to then cast a spell that will involve me doing an attack along with it, also known as Booming Blade.
This causes this brilliant moment where she runs up to you and you're just standing there. And it's just a stare. All of the eyes staring at you in a moment of stillness, allowing you to hear the creaking of the building.
Oh, good. I am also going to say something to her, but no one else will hear it. And that is, settle down now. Be at peace.
You can actually give me a persuasion roll.
Okay.
Oh.
Nope. So close again. Sits on that 18 and then just, yeah.
Okay.
Sophie,
Seeing this stare down and feeling
still.
very painful. What I'm gonna do actually
I am
is
feeling very pained.
you gave a disadvantage on dexterity, right?
I did. Dexterity ability checks. It's
Yes,
not
I should
saving
put a
throws.
little
Not
symbol for
saves.
hex.
It's not
not.
saves.
It's
No.
just ability checks. It's not
So
saving.
she has to roll like acrobatics or something.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
So if you're trying to grapple her.
Yeah, it was largely an irrelevant thing for the most part. I chose dexterity in case someone did try to grapple her like a fool, but you know, I thought it would be funny.
Is this square considered out of the thing?
Can you see gross? This one is out. Yeah.
There's no gobbledygook there.
So,
I didn't make it so that the image was the size. I made it that the spiders are the size.
6. Okay, cool. So I'm going to then just take a shot. I assume she's within 60. Yep.
Just.
Yeah.
Just.
That works.
I thought I was pretty sure I measured it before, but I wanted to double check. And normal, not a disadvantage. Huzzah!
Yay, wisdom saves.
Yay, wisdom saves. Oh,
Boo, normal
it
attack.
rolled off that 20 again.
It did.
This session is taunting us with like
aim a shot and the aura of these spectral demon spiders. The shot goes through like 3 of them, blowing them into ectoplasm, but doesn't get all the way to the Mad Priestess.
damn it.
Kato sees
yeah.
Voss just stop and is actually going to drag him. She's going to grab him and lurch.
Fuck yeah, Kato. As soon as she steps within 5 feet, I'm casting Booming Blade, which as part of the action makes me do a roll. So I'm gonna attack. Unfortunately, not. Is it flanking? I can draw a line.
Isn't it?
That's flanking. Yeah, if you can draw a line. That's the thing with fighting huge creatures. It's easier to flank them.
That'll be a natural 20. Sneak damage.
I haven't seen it yet. So,
take a screenshot.
I'll wait. It was a 19 and a 20, and I will gladly wait for this to appear on stream.
But
because
roll 20 doesn't work properly at the moment.
It won't.
Just give us a screenshot and put it on the Discord, but I'll allow it.
All right.
You've never lied to me.
I'm just gonna roll the damage for it, so I'm just gonna click, and then we'll see what happens.
Yeah, boom.
Yeah. So let me just quickly do some math.
Please also describe what happens, because this is during the stare down, right?
Yeah. So she approaches, and as soon as Kato steps up, I glance over to Kato, pulling Voss towards, and I'm hoping she turns just her head just slightly to the left, and I'm just gonna jam the blade as high up into her chest as I can.
Yeah, like the carapace rib cage.
Yeah. And as the strike hits, again that hex just ripples with mirror images of shattering around her chest. So let me just do
the reflection realm.
Oh yeah, fucking hex as well.
Yeah, let me just do some math. Sorry.
Another 2d6 too because of hex.
That's in there. It's included.
Okay.
It's in there. Yeah. No, trust me, that math's already happening. 18 plus 17 is 25, 35 plus 24 is 55 plus 4 is 59 damage.
Excellent.
You see this disrupting energy blast out of her back. It cracks the chitin, visibly plaster cracked by air and time. It leaves these deep cracks just showing this ooey, gooey, dark flesh below, and she recoils back at that. Are you going... Is that the end of your turn?
I just had the action saved, right? So that was just my prepared
action.
So
yes. It's actually Kato's turn.
Still Kato's turn,
and she is going to, seeing that, just swing with the rod at one of the legs. Unfortunately, it happens, but it seems the magic just doesn't take effect, and it doesn't really stagger the creature. But that doesn't matter.
Did you roll with advantage?
She didn't. It didn't help.
We'll take anything we can get at this point.
Yeah.
I only heard one die roll.
You are correct. Yeah. Keeps me honest. But from that attack, she pulls back, which actually makes the blade go through the front of the carapace. And all of her eyes widen. Her face kind of like droops and cracks on one side. And she says, "The amulet!" And she looks around feverishly. Yeah. And
what does it look like? Maybe we can help you find it.
And is going to climb this wall. And is now on the ceiling, clearly going to the hole that she fell through. But she would be up there on her next movement. That's all she could get on a legendary action.
Oh, it wasn't legendary action.
Yeah, legendary
That's what I was
action
going to ask.
provoke.
Yeah. That's what I was going to ask. Just whether or not.
And by the fucking way,
Yeah.
Spider's concentration failed.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that.
You mean she didn't make a DC like 23? On save? That's
Voss.
good.
Yeah, it would have been 24.
And that's my turn.
Wisdom?
I already rolled it. It was a 13.
Oh.
Okay.
I do nothing.
She
I'm tired.
is going to skitter out of the hole in the roof. Which ends this battle map battle. We'll take
That's
a couple
good.
more turns in initiative order actually, it doesn't really matter initiative order right now, because she is so much faster than you. And can travel up the walls. You see, like, leaving this, like, the blood that she's leaking hangs in the air like a liquid mist. This is, like, the most magical thing you've ever seen, and you've seen a lot of magical stuff in this game. You can hear her just crunch, 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 up the walls, outside of this building. Please, what would be your immediate reactions and needs?
So Rofi was already gonna be trying to find something on her body, or otherwise realizing now that it's not on her body and what she's looking for is what fell. Because I just didn't get a chance to go to her body because of the fear this entire time. And then the spiders. So can I do like a check to see if I can figure out an estimation of where it would have fallen?
Oh, I have a question for you, Ollie. She moved. Booming Blade.
Yeah, roll that.
One moment.
Oh yeah, that's so true.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
hold on. I have something checked that I shouldn't check.
That would take
it's-
more than an action, Rofi, to do that. That's like triangulating where something fell from. Unless you want to do a real quick Hail Mary Rain Man math check.
I
Well, no,
might
no,
be
well-
able to help you, Rofi. Like if you hold your action until after my turn, like to prepare. an
We're
action
not
for
in
turn.
turn order right now.
Okay.
What I was gonna say is, if you guys give me the Rocky Talkie, I'll figure out where it went.
Because I can
toss you-
invest your finding on you.
I toss you the Rocky Talkie as well. But yeah. I'm gonna shoot at her if I can see her.
You can make me a perception check.
I do have Hex on her currently. I don't know if that helps at all in terms of finding her, but
Is
it
finding
easier.
what's the radius of finding?
I don't think it does.
Oh,
30 feet of
30
you.
feet. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, no. So I'm still going to be trying to figure out where it is first. So I will buckle down and take as long as it takes to figure out where this is. If you guys
That is
wanna...
a investigation check, I suppose.
Damn it. I can't see her.
And I mean, I'd be just trying to shoot her too, and I thought I missed. But that wasn't meant to be a disadvantage.
You guys take a couple of like empty shots up through the hole, and Rofi runs out. Like you all hear him run outside, while all of you are inside. And actually, it's Kato who will. Is anyone still like feared?
No. You know.
Maybe.
She will
You
run
and Boss both
and
are.
grab like
Oh, there we go.
Yuna's like hand and start
squeak.
following Rofi. Oh yeah, she's running. There is no like comfort, but
This would be great as well, because this is, since it's matter of like life and death situation. Rofi would be once again running on all fours, just as fast
running
as
on
he
all
can,
fours,
and
jumping over things with that like crazy like speed and grace that like never shows
It
up.
does not look natural at all. Like
usually,
it should
like,
not be.
jumping up a flight of stairs in one bound kind of thing, parkouring. As you guys run outside, you see a flash up above. And a few moments later, the shockwave and the sound hits you of a immense explosion. Looking straight up, hard to see through the walkways and the spider web of the city above, you see this immense explosion from the center of the high city, which you can barely see up there in the best of days. But the explosion is this... Aaron doesn't need to make a check. It's clearly aether magic, just ricocheting out. It seems slowly from here, but the size, it's traveling. And that is, like, the shockwave shakes everything. It's enough to make all of you stop, aside from maybe Rofi, who's just channeled.
Ooh, that's not good. That's not good at all.
Kato stares up and drops to her knees.
Rakath grabs her and picks her up and keeps running and is like, I'm training with her still holding on to Yuna and following Rofi.
Can you all give me perception checks aside from Rofi? Actually, Rofi, you can do this with disadvantage, I suppose.
Yeah, I was gonna say Rofi is very, very invested, so at least disadvantage.
Holy shit, everybody.
Now we can all roll.
Yeah, what the hell?
It's fine.
Even Rofi is over 10.
Yeah, over 10 with disadvantage for Rofi.
The two drow, Rakath is a bit too preoccupied. What Rakath notices is you were, not in, like, the slums, but you were in, like, kind of the dense population center for just, like, working drow and stuff. So you see a lot of people just staring upwards. A lot in their doorways, a lot in their windows. A lot of people just broken down in prayers or crying, not quite knowing what's happening. You two, you look up and you see this explosion travel and rubble falling. You see a tiny, like, almost drop of something, light, come down from the explosion. And then this magical bubble ricochets around the high city. There's a display on this bubble that kind of looks like a flower of some kind. And you see that kind of... It looks like it holds back the aether explosion. And after, like, a few seconds, it dissipates and the explosion is no more. There are still rubble chunks falling from the high city, but, like, it doesn't go as far as... I mean, you would probably be able to do the quick math. It's like, yeah, that wasn't going to stop. That would have probably just kept going for a long time. It's strange and confusing, which is kind of the... it's confusion and fear amongst the city right now. And with that, why don't we take a break?
I don't